My name is Diana. I'm a behavioral health technician at KVC. I was one of those kids. I never went to a KVC. I never knew that there was a facility like this, but I kind of had to do a lot of things on my own. And just being able to be somebody for these kids that isn't just saying, I'm sorry that happened to you, more saying, I understand.
I switched my majors in college from teacher education to psychology, and the first time I met with my advisor, I was 19, and she said something about how Hayes has a kid's psychiatric hospital, and I immediately was like, oh, I want to work there. Because I've just always been really drawn to kids. I've always just had this good connection with children, and then I have my own experiences with depression and suicidal thoughts, so I just thought that this would be a really great place for me to try to brighten up kids' lives.
I started as an intern in March of 2016 and was hired on. I remember having my interview for being an intern, and I remember hearing about it being a very fast-paced environment with a lot going on, something different every day, and that really drew me to KVC, to working at a psychiatric hospital. When kids are admitted, I meet them, kind of go through the reasons why they're here, talk with their family about what's been going not so well in their lives, and then really just help those kids fine-tune what it is that is tripping them up. Why are they not being successful at home, at school? And then to really start identifying what is it, because often kids don't really know those answers. If you ask them what's wrong, I don't know, But then helping them identify, I feel a certain way when things start to go wrong. I feel it in my head, I feel it in my gut, that sort of thing. And really helping them put words to those feelings and those emotions that they're having, and just processing through that, coming up with a safety plan so that when they leave here they feel confident that they can put these things into motion and have a more successful time at school or at home.
Why I like working here is because I love working with the kids. It's different, different issues. And I'm always here to help. I'm always here to talk, just to listen, to a kid, talk about whatever they're going through. So, you have to have patience. You have to love the kids, especially being here 8 years. Like I said, you have to love working with them. You have to be able to understand, where they're coming from or what they've been through. In order to even love your job. It's just, I love my job. I love what I do, so that's why I do it. It's amazing when you just find out, just little things that a kid that went through or what they're going through, and it's amazing if you can help them, just a conversation and, just encouraging them to do, whatever, that they can to make it. It's wonderful, and especially it's wonderful when you didn't really help somebody that came to KVC and came out of KVC and they're doing real good. So I see it.
I feel like I can go talk to someone and they take something away from it. We try really, really hard to connect with these youths on a very, very interpersonal level. And what's rewarding is when, for how long they're here, we can see at least a little bit of progress.
I love the relationship that I can build with them, and that they feel like they have someone to talk to when they're away from home or foster home or just trauma that they had back when they were living at home. I like to help them to just kind of feel like they mean something to someone. Like some kids, they feel like nobody likes them, nobody wants to be around them. But I like to change that for them and make them see that they are someone, they are going to get past through the struggles they've had, and that they're going to, leave here and be successful.
If you're truly passionate about what you do, and you want to see, differences happen every day and changes happen every day, that this is the place that, you would want to work. It's a really fulfilling job. You do get to see a lot of positive change and growth every single day. It's a very supportive environment. I have amazing supervisors and amazing teammates and coworkers, and it's, if you need help, it's going to be there. So there's always someone to help you.